And we're live. Hi, Lori.
Hi, everybody. Lori here with Mini Break. Of course, we're over here with the mules again.
We're at helping our mini equines.
Yes,
to put
we
the
are.
context there. And here's the mules.
Here's our mules, and we have a new member we're going to introduce you to today.
Okay, but who's this gorgeous one up front?
This is Thelma.
Hi, Thelma.
And that's Louise.
And Louise is the one turning to the back.
Yep.
Going around. Because Thelma's a little bit more continent.
Yes. So we've been working a little bit with them, and we've introduced them to a hinny.
What's a hinny, Lori?
A hinny is an animal that comes from the mother being a donkey and the father being a horse.
So the difference between a hinny and a jenny is parentage.
Yep.
Who was the baby mama and who was the baby daddy?
Yes.
But Lori and I did have to look that up, people. So that was not something that we had understood before, or at least I did not.
Yeah, it's like, you know.
What do we know about her?
So what we know about her, she's either late teens, early 20s.
Okay.
We're going to have a dental done on her as well, at least a checkup. Mm-hmm. She had a dental she came from a rescue that they got in with her bonded to a thoroughbred who saw another horse and said, hey, I want to be with them. And so she kind of got dropped like a hot potato. And
this rescue didn't have any other donkeys or mules.
Right.
So they suggested that, gee, if you guys have somebody she could connect with, maybe that would make her happier.
Yeah. So she just came this week. I've got her feet duct taped because she had really bad slipper feet. If people know what slipper feet is.
If they don't, what would slipper feet be?
Slipper feet are feet that have left to go get too long. And they look...
I'm sorry, the feet haven't left.
No.
The feet have been
left to get.
No one has done trimmed their feet. Sorry. It's just I was having a vision of these slipper feet walking off without their horse or donkey.
So they kind of look like, they'll start to curl up and look like, what are those?
Turkish slippers.
Slippers.
Yeah.
So the other rescue trimmed off the toe. It has to be done in stages. Yeah. Our farrier did a little bit more, and I've put the booties on her to keep her comfortable since she got trimmed. And you got to also remember, because she had those slipper feet, the feet were really dropped down, and so her tendons and ligaments were really stretched. So it's going to take her a little bit to kind of adjust to that. So we've just given her a little precautionary booties.
Yeah, so, and the way Lori makes these booties is pretty entertaining. They are made from a couple of preemie diapers. So she takes two of those, she tapes them onto each hoof, and then she uses duct tape to secure it. There's no treatment in there. There's no Epsom salts. There's no,
There is Epsom salts, actually.
Oh, there is Epsom salts in there.
Yeah.
And the idea is, let's see what we can do to help make her comfortable. She's out here on a gravel paddock with mats under where the food is. We just want to give her a chance to feel good in her body. And that's going to take a while because you can't go from bad slipper feet to better in one trim, as Lori said.
Yep, takes time. The other thing I want to point out on our little girl is she's got little chipmunk cheeks. And now we were told that she definitely has had a dental. They didn't find any issues. But she's got like this extra space there where the hay and feed packs on the outside of the teeth. It's actually on the outside of them. So each day I have to reach up there and grab that down and clear that out because we don't want to leave that in there to rot. It'll just cause a lot of teeth problems. So a couple times a day we reach up there. She's really good about it. And
we don't actually know why this happens with her, do we?
I honestly don't. I've been told that this can happen sometimes with these animals that are, half and half.
It's a mule thing.
I don't know if it's a mule thing or what, but she's just got all this space in there. And we're going to definitely have our dentist look at them too, even though she's had a dental. I'd like to get more information on this for her.
Yeah, we are very fortunate at home that we have vets that do our regular vet work, and we also use the services of a vet dentist who's actually specially trained. All vets get dental training, and almost all vets that I've worked with are happy to do dental care. But when you have a situation that's a little bit more unusual like this, then it's really nice to have a dental expert involved. And at home, we're very lucky to have that dental expert accessible to us. So they will be coming out to take a look. We named this beautiful young lady Maggie. So I'm happy to introduce everyone today to Maggie. Well, our intention is she will be up for adoption at some point. Please notice how much Lori's able to handle her after being here for a week. Walked up, easily put a halter on. She can even stick her hand in there without any danger of getting bitten. As Lori said, she's already had her second farrier work done, and that's all going great. So she is a pretty amazingly awesome kiddo here, who is going to be looking for a perfect home. And we don't have an answer yet on what that looks like. So see the difference. So we're going to keep working with this sweet thing, get her completely comfortable, and then take the time to figure out, does she want to be with horses? Does she want to be with mules? And once we know that, we'll be able to have a good idea of what the right home looks like. So if Maggie's somebody you're interested in, I would recommend that you put an application in right away. These mules are very special and very not common. And hinnies.
She's a hinny, not
even
a mule.
More uncommon.
Yes.
So she's going to be, I suspect, quite popular. So if you're interested, put an application in, and we'll talk and let's figure out, where do we find a perfect home for a hinny that arrived less than a week ago, and look how calm and collected and sweet she is.
Mm-hmm. And we might say the reason that they are rare is because it's a little harder for a mini donkey to carry a horse. You can imagine having a smaller donkey carrying around a horse in them. So they're pretty rare. You don't see too many of them. But this one's very special. She's a sweet girl. She's definitely had some good
handling
things in her life.
Yeah. She's got real horse eyes to me, but very donkey lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just look very donkey-like to me. Oh, look at those pretty eyes. Mm-hmm. Oh, her eyes look better than she got when she got here, Lori.
Yeah.
She's getting more sparkle in them.
Yeah, she is.
Pretty girl.
Hi, baby. Yep.
So, you can tell we already love her.
Yep.
Too much.
Too much.
But that just means we're going to take the time to find the perfect home for her.
Yep. For sure. They're special animals.
So this is today's Helping Our Mini Equines. This is your mini break. Happy Friday, everybody. Yeah. And it's fun to share the newest arrival, Maggie.